Well, folks, it's a nice afternoon. It's December 4th, 2013, and we're back out this afternoon to have a little bit of a hunt. Just setting this CTX 3030 up. I just dug a 86 quarter, but I was in combined tone, so I'm going to try this 4-tone Ferris and see what we can do with it. But this is I mentioned earlier, the park from hell. It is just full of iron and garbage, and it's a very, very old, it's a single diamond park, and it's been here for years. So we're going to give her a try. Like I said, I just dug a quarter, an 86 recent modern day clad, so if we can get a quarter out of this stuff, we should be able to get the rest of it. That's why I thought if I went to less tones it wouldn't be as confusing. But this is right on a 1245. So let's see what that one is. I know on a lot of the other machines I like using just the 4-tone if they have that option. And it's worked really good. I like it. Like I said, I think it's a little less confusing to the ears. This is deep, so this is probably another piece of iron that's there's a train track right in behind us here, and you should see all the railroad, they're not, or I guess they call them spikes. There's something out of the hole here. That's a little piece of nail or something. Yeah, it's a little piece of nail. There's more iron in that hole too, but we'll just leave it. Just leave it. Give her a little sweep over. Mid-tone and a high tone. Doesn't seem to be that big. Don't seem to be that big. But, this is a hard park to hunt. Probably hardest I've got around here, but there's a good possibility if you get by this junk there should be old silver, because I actually grew up in this neighborhood, and I was born in the 60s, and this was here long before me, so who's to say what's here? I don't know what that is, but it's a hard piece of tin. Gotta try to dig them good sounds. I think we'll be doing a lot of digging. Still in the hole. Good digging though. No problem digging. Loose sitting there. Yeah, there's a wire, and a piece of, looks like a piece of tin in there and a wire. There's a whole bunch, just garbage. Like I said, they must have been an old dump here or something. That's a 1345. That should be good. It seems to be small. It's deep. But I think it's bigger than what I figured. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it to go, pinpointed going off, just putting it in the hole. And we're getting about down to the level where all the crap is. That's a part of something or another. Piece of tin. Old though. Very, very old. Yeah, I thought I was going to do alright. First dig I did when I first got here, I had a quarter, so. You know, always happens when you're turning the camera on. Big when you're right around it. 35s. Well, would you fucking believe that? My second skeleton key today. And I've never ever got one. And here today, two totally different sites, 10 miles away from each other. And here there's another one. That is really, that is copper, that one. But that is really cool. Two of them in one day. And I've always wanted to find one. And here I get two different sites. There's something else down there too. Two totally different sites, and I get two of them in one day. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. And there's a nail, or a piece of wire. There's something else right there. Man, that's great. Really made my day. Another piece of wire. Yeah, this one's a little bigger than the other one I got. Yeah, tickle pink. That made it worthwhile for me. Made it worthwhile. But it's just amazing though. All of the holes that I've dug, I probably dig, well, like I said, I'm into 9,300 coins alone this year, so I'm probably going to be close to punching 35,000 holes. So all the holes I've dug and I've never got one, and then two in one day. I know a fella that, actually I bought a machine from him, and that should be a coin there. And he hunted for a couple years and he never ever got a ring. And then shortly after I talked to him, bang, he got two good rings in one day. After, you know, he hunted a fair bit for 2 years. But he changed his machine too. I think he got that actually with a deuce. He wouldn't tell me what he bought, and he was really happy with it. And he's pretty experienced. And I kept bugging him. He told me what he bought, so I was keeping my eye on the deuce for a while. And they are a beautiful machine. I'm going to utilize it more. It's got the wireless and everything. It's compact, so if you're ever going to take a trip across the pond or something, you can easily put it in a little gym bag. Like it's not much to it at all. There's a piece of tin, and but like I said, he went, and it was good. I was so happy for him that he was sold on it. And a lot of people don't like those machines because they're looking at long term as far as the batteries and the stuff. And you know, I looked into that too, and I was assured by the company that that all that would be ready available if you ever need them. But they were good for like, oh, what was it, 40,000? Maybe it was 10,000. Something up there. I think probably it was 10,000 charges. And before you do the batteries. Well, that's all it was the tin in there. I see this is going to be a place though. This is the ideal setup, what I'm using. You just got to go slow and not get too excited. And definitely got to be artifacts like that in here. excited about the first key, and I showed my wife I was going to put it on my key tag, so I guess I'll be able to put two of them on there now. See, here's another long one. You know, and it's a good number. Getting 2 targets on the display, but it's nothing that's going to be good numbers. 1236, but that's way too long. Now listen to that. Oh, under Paris tone. Now it's changing to 1321. It was in 35. Now it's 1136, which should be good. Mark that, and we'll see what it is. Look at this, digging in December. Beautiful day, the sun's gone in now, but the sun was out for naturally right at lunchtime when I went home to have lunch. And took a look at the stock market. It's down a bit today, but the gold and silver is coming back. But needless to say, it wasn't reflecting my stocks that I've been taking a bath on. Yeah, that's a big, I don't know if it was a tag or just a bottle of a can or something. Don't see nothing else there. Well, folks, I'm going to take a little break and go finish my coffee, and we'll be back in a bit. Thanks for watching.